Welcome to the start of this week's Family Print Project vlog. I know we ended off on not such a great note with kind of ending the Patreon, but we are reworking and making things better. Tried something, didn't work out, but we are here now, starting something new. I had a project that I actually had to do for a sticker box, so I've created it. I've got to spray paint it so I can laser engrave a buddy of mine's logo on here. This is only half of it. The other half is on the printer. I've already tested it several times. It's got the magnets for it. It's perfectly done. And we have a lot to get into this week, and I'm going to share with you guys exactly what we're printing, because I've also taken this time to research what y'all have been liking and what has changed to make the difference that's not been the most positively received in terms of engagement, and that's the lack of printing. And we're getting back to a bunch of prints, getting prints on the printers, and I'll share that with you guys right now after we go ahead and spray this guy. Alright, as we get into this week's vlog, we are going to unbox a package for some new filament we're going to try out. The first time with this company, everyone really excited to see what they have sent over. We requested that they send us their favorite filaments or their best ones that they would like us to try out to print with. So the creative juices are flowing on what the potentials it could be. And I'm thinking, more than likely, it's going to be an octo wine holder if we get any kind of tricolors, things like that. So for starters, good packaging. If you haven't known it already, if you have stuff like this that comes in your box, make sure you guys save it, because it costs money and you'll need to save as much as you can. They sent over 1, 2, 3 boxes of filament. So they have the Area 1 Galaxy PLA. So this one is the Gradient Matte. Super well sealed on the vacuum sealing there. And this one is the Silk Rainbow. This one, not so much in the vacuum. Oh, actually, still pretty good. All right, so we are getting a few things done. We got the Area 1 filament going here, the rainbow one for a dragon wine holder on Dr. Giraud. We got some old Polaroid, mini Polaroid frames going on launch. About to fire up Majin Buu, Krillin, and need to figure out what I'd like to do with Bulma. Here's some of the results that I'm very happy with of these Polaroid frames, and super excited to get them listed either on Etsy or eBay. It's been quite some time since I've been this excited to get a bunch of prints ready to go and stuff like that. I've also gone ahead and paid my first quarter of 2026 taxes, given that we had to pay the late fee, which is super killer, but we got it done. We didn't make excuses. We got it done. We paid it off. And the only thing that I need to figure out is taxes. Taxes are kind of wild this year on that. So I have to figure it out, because the original ones that I'm going with, I got to get a second and third opinion, because dang, they're expensive right now. And I got to see if there's any way that I can more tax write-offs done with someone else, or if, I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. We'll do that later. But really hyped. Guys, this dragon looks freaking incredible with these colors. I haven't really printed with silk in a while, but I mean, the rainbow on this guy, on this Area 1, it's pretty cool. Printing some more frames. Again, creating a product stockpile to have ready to go for some online stuff. So we have that. We just got that stuff off the 85X. As you guys know, we're doing that. But that's it for now. Let's pick back up tomorrow. Alright, so just took some product pictures for something I'm listing on my eBay store. We're going to be doing a little video today or recording a video, solving a problem that I have for my desk, because I'm mixing in elements of creating digestible content for the audience here on this page, as well as keeping consistent with the vlog content and giving y'all the reality and the behind the scenes of mixing 2 new elements and giving y'all more to the channel. So another element that we're also introducing is taking up a couple of our vlog clips, giving it shorter, digestible, to hit a new audience level on the shorts side of things, to increase the viewer rate on some of the longer form content, so people can get the insights, the behind the scenes and all that stuff, but in short form, to hopefully hype them up to that. One of the other products we're going to actually film today is what we have on the fridge. All these guys, we're gonna list these guys on TikTok and eBay for that. So be on the lookout for that, because we're doing that and getting things done. Switching a lot of our focus to try to build an online product capability, and then building that up because we're trying to develop that online presence. We have the social media page here, but we haven't had any actual physical product sales, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. Check out this Area 1 filament and this rainbow designed dragon wine holder. This is literally such a beautiful piece here. Yeah, the results look really, really good. So with this being the vlogging, getting real with you guys and what changes are happening to the channel, focusing more on getting the 3D printed stuff and talking about the printers that I have and what we're doing at there, documenting it and showing the engagement that I have when I go to these farmers markets. So that is the core values that I am going to get back to doing and get done. So right now we actually have more of these frames for the Instapic stuff that we're going to be getting done and getting listed. I've done product video for it. I need to get product photography today and showcasing it in ways that I can put on Instagram and TikTok, because those are going to be the forums that I do that, and then YouTube is going to continuously be the platform where I just give you all the details of how I'm doing it, what I'm doing. And as y'all could see from the little short that I had that already came out, I printed this guy. He is sitting on the desk now. The base is a little bit bigger than I expected. Still looks cool. Still like it. And the great thing, I think the wonderful thing about problem solving with what I have is it's always interchangeable. We'll be documented here. We're going to have some fun and get that stuff done as well. My big dilemma that has occurred to me is in where my headspace is at this current time is, if I have not found the right product to get listed online that's going to generate the revenue that I envision, it's solely based off of how I'm marketing it, what I'm doing about it, and the product may be not the right one or the right time. So these are all factors that I'm taking into heavily consideration when listing all that stuff and what I plan to do. That's currently where we have right now. I do want to get some more of the Area 1 Galaxy prints done. I need to figure out what product I want to do and how I'm going to do that. So let's get into that actually right now and find out what I would like to do next, and maybe have a multi-print going on. You know what? I think I got an idea. Let's get it done right now. While we're here, literally in the moment, it came to me. I think I want to do a scorpion, but of a bigger size scorpion. I think the body being in this galaxy style was actually going to be really cool and a little bit bigger. So I'm actually going to open up the STL files here. I'm going to go to Zao 3D folder and pull up one of these scorpions. All right, got the baby scorpion, 3MF. Let's also take this time to talk about a development too after we get this product done. This is in regards to FlashForge and an update that's huge. Let's go ahead and take that off of there. So what I'm doing for these scorpions, I am getting them in the galaxy for the body, and then I'm doing red eyes. I think it's always, so far what I've noticed with the scorpions that we have at our markets is the red eyes for some reason is it attracts them to want to grab a lot of the scorpions. So that's really cool. And then also, if I have enough left, I'd like to get some pocket peeps done in the smaller size like this to give a little bit more variety of something unique in there that would catch their eyes a little bit more too, because it would sparkle. It's got that galaxy inside there. So notation. So when it comes to when I use the software has been updated, but for some reason to this, maybe it's, let me see if it's this. So it did get fixed. So when you're doing it and loading it into Slicer and you're actually ready to print, one of these big helpful tips that I can say when it comes to 85X is to make sure you complete the screen prompts on the device itself, so you don't have to shut off the printer and turn it back on, because that's how I was doing it before for it to register in the Slicer to pick up that the printer was there. And on top of that, one of the other beautiful things is the Slicer got a decent update where it even has a new logo look and a new layout look, which has been pretty interesting to say the least. Just wanted to give you all that little tip. If you have the 85X and haven't updated your software, highly recommend doing it and getting that done. But love my 85X. It's performing well. And also what we're going to get into later this week on this channel is talking about the printers and how they've changed in the market and how I plan to attach it to my process later this year. Because there's a few business developments that are happening that are really good that I'm excited to get into. All right, so what the next thing I'm going to do is get the black on Majin Buu so we can go ahead and do the Krillin art for 85X. So let's get that done too. So we're taking it off of 85X because we don't currently need it right now on here. And get it on Krillin. I mean Majin Buu. I don't know why I said Krillin. We're going to make Krillin, but I would like to say I get really excited at this steps because it's like that official, like solid confirmation of how much of a Dragon Ball fan I am. So it's like, it's just, I don't know, it's just funny and definitive. I've made some adjustments to Krillin. It's actually finished now. I'm going to load it into the bamboo slicer, get that taken care of, and get started. We got it started on the slicer, achieving and getting things done as we should be, back on track with what y'all enjoy on the channel. Let's see what else we can do. Next order of business is getting a new product that I'll be putting at the markets, which are going to be these ice cream containers that I'm getting with the Airy One filament that I have left to get those going, because you know that's going to attract attention. Ice cream for kids, containers. I feel like that could attract some adults as well. All right, Krillin is officially done. Scorpions are coming along. Another batch of these are done. About to do another batch. Same with the reds. And same with the snow cones are getting done. Alright, so one of these things, other things that I'm doing is a mock-up of a Hot Wheels diorama. I have all the final pieces being printed right now on the printers. So once they're complete, I'm going to assemble them. I'm going to showcase it to someone who specializes in selling Hot Wheels. If they like the diorama, then I'll be able to produce it for him, and he'll be able to sell it at shows. And getting those ice cream tops done for the containers. So one of the last things I'm doing to end out this video is I am putting together this Hot Wheel diorama with all the pieces for a demo for an acquaintance of mine that actually sells Hot Wheels. So I'm putting it together just for a demo piece so he can see what it looks like, to see if he'd be interested in mass ordering some of this stuff from me so he can sell at his markets. And here is the results. A Hot Wheels diorama completed. Again, that's the showcase piece, just a proof of concept. Really cool. So that leaves it out for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button. If you guys made it this far into the video, comment what printer are you getting next. Absolutely love to know. And I'll catch y'all on the next video. And I hope you guys have been enjoying the daily content. Let me know your thoughts.